Hello, everybody, and welcome to the channel. We got game four of the 1910 World Series. The Chicago Cubs lead this World Series 3 games to 0. Can they clinch and win the 1910 World Series, or will the A's force game five? Let's take a look here at the starting lineups for game number four. We got leading off for the A's is Amos Struck, batting playing center field. Batting second, playing left field is Boris Lord. Batting third, playing second base, Eddie Collins. Batting fourth, playing third base, Frank Bauer. Batting fifth, playing first base, Harry Davis. Batting sixth, playing right field, Danny Murphy. Batting seventh, playing shortstop, Jack Barry. Batting eighth and doing the catching, Aaron Thomas. Batting ninth, trying to keep this series alive for the A's is Chief Bender. And for the hometown Chicago Cubs, trying to wrap this series up, leading off Jimmy Sheckard, playing left field. Batting second, playing right field, Frank Schultz. Batting third, playing center field, Sully Huffman. Batting fourth, playing first base, Frank Chance. Batting fifth, playing second base, Heine Zimmer. Batting sixth, playing third base, Harry Steinfeld. Batting seventh, playing shortstop, Joe Tinker. Batting eighth and doing the catching is Jimmy Archer. And trying to wrap this series up for the Cubbies is King Cole. Let's get down here to the stadium and get this game started. And we got leading off Amos Struck. He's only batting 077, 1 for 13, going up against King Cole, his first appearance of this World Series. Take a trip around the park here. And here's the 3-2 pitch. That ball is hit on the second base and the center field for a leadoff base hit. So we got one. Let's see here. And a pitch view. Want the pitch view. And there's back. So we're going to go with that. I don't know why it's not on the other one. All righty. So here we go with a pitch to Lord with. Shrink this a little bit. We can actually see who's over there. There we go. Now we can see who's over there. And here we go with the windup King Cole. 0-1 pitch. That's going to be squared to bunt down in front of the plate. Only plays over the first. And the Phillies got a leadoff batter down at second now with one out. And out steps Eddie Collins. Collins batting 154. He's 2 for 13 on the series. And here's the first pitch to Collins. And that's going to be in the dirt. And nice block back there by Archer. And Amos will stay down at second. And here's the 3-1 pitch to Collins, and that one's taken low for ball four. So now you got first and second here with one out. And up to the plate steps home run Baker. Frank Baker's batting 154. He's 2 for 13 in the series. Here's the 1-0 pitch to Baker. That ball is hit down the second. Could be 2. 4-6-3 double play. And that'll end the inning. We go to the bottom of the first. Philadelphia, nothing. The Cubbies coming to bat. And we got checkered. Let's see here. What happened there? We just lost that. Oh, okay. I don't like that. Bring that back up. Game options. View. Okay, sorry about this. Just messed this up. Camera view. Lineups. What I'm looking for is I just got rid of it for some reason. Let's return here, and there it's back. There we go. Now we can still see and got more information. So you got Sheckard, Schultz, and Huffman due up here. Jimmy Sheckard batting .214. He's 3 for 14 in the series. Going up against Chief Bender, he's pitched 6 innings, given up 5 hits, 1 run, walked 3, and struck out 8 with a 1.5 ERA in the series. And here's the 0-1 pitch to Jimmy. And that ball is hit in the left field. And that should be out number 1. 1 up and 1 down here for the Cubbies. And it brings up Frank Schultz. Frank Schultz is batting .308. And he's 4 for 13 in the series. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that ball is hit down the third. And it's going to get through in the left field for a base hit. Frank Schultz is aboard here. A 1-out single. That brings up Sully Huffman batting .154. 2 for 13 with 2 RBIs. Schultz down there with great speed. Let's see if he stays put. And here's the 0-2 pitch to him. That ball is hit down the third. And he bobbles it. And that's going to be an error on Frank Baker. Baker makes the error, and we got first and second now for the Cubbies. And Frank Chance up batting .300, 3 for 10 with 3 RBIs of his own. And here's the 0-1 pitch to Chance. That ball's lifted in the right field. That ball is deep. That ball is far. That ball is gone, folks. See ya later. Kiss it goodbye. A 3-run shot by Frank Chance puts the Cubbies up 3-0 here in the bottom of the first. Trying to wrap this World Series up and sweep these A's. Let's take a look at that again. A 3-run homer. So the error cost them a run. That was a nice shot out there. It went 380 feet into the stands by Frank Chance. And now you got Heine Zimmer up. And Zimmer's batting .333. He's 4 for 12. 1 out and nobody on. And here's the 1-2 pitch to Zimmer. And he swings and misses for strike 3. That's 2 outs now. And Harry Steinfeld's up. And Harry's still looking for his first hit. He's 0 for 12 in this series. Here's the 2-2 pitch, one of the few Cubbies not hitting. And he looks at strike 3. That'll end the inning. But Frank Chance hits the big 3-run homer and gives the Cubbies a 3-0 lead. As we go to the top of the second, Davis, Murphy, and Barry due up here for the A's, down by 3. Davis is only batting .091. He's 1 for 11 in the series. Here's the 0-2 pitch to Davis. And he checks his swing, but it's called strike 3. And that will be out number 1. And Danny Murphy up to the plate now. And the Murph is 4 for 11, batting .364. One of the few A's batting well. He's got an RBI in this World Series. That's going to be a ground ball down the second, over to first for out number 2. 2 up and 2 down brings up Jack Barry. And Barry batting .091, 1 for 11. And here's the windup from Cole, the 2-2 pitch. That ball's hit down the third. Should be an easy play. 1, 2, 3 goes the A's. We go to the bottom of the second. 3-0 Cubbies. Tinker, Archer, and Cole due up. Bottom part of the order. And Joe Tinker's batting .167. 2 for 12 with 2 RBIs in the series. And here's the windup from Chief Bender. He delivers here. And Joe hits that down the third. This time Baker makes the play. Fires over to first for out number 1. And this will bring up Jimmy Archer. He's 0 for 1 in the series. And here's the pitch, the 3-2 count from Bender to Archer. And he swings and misses. And that's number 3 for Chief Bender, his third strikeout of the game. And we got King Cole up. And old King Cole is 0 for 0, first bat of the series. Here's the 1-2 pitch to Cole. And he swings and misses. Back-to-back strikeouts ends the inning. Cubbies go down 1-2-3. To the top of the third we go. Thomas, Bender, and back to the top of the order in Amos. Thomas is batting 167, 2 for 12 with an RBI. Here's the 2-0 pitch to Thomas. That one's hit down to Tinker. Over to Chance for out number 1. 1 up and 1 down. Chief Bender up now. Bender's 0 for 1 in the series. Here's the 2-2 pitch to the Chief. And he looks at strike 3. 2 quick outs here. Back to the top of the order we go. Amos started this game off with the single. And here's the wind and the pitch. And that ball is hit back to the mound. Out in front of the plate, over to first. Thomas makes a nice play, and Archer makes a nice play and throws out Amos. 1-2-3 goes the A's again. Jimmy Sheckard up now. He's 0 for 1. And here's the 3-2 pitch to Jimmy. Bender fires over, and that's going to be popped up down the third. And that's a swing and a miss, rather. Strikes him out. And Frank Schultz is up. Schultz is 1 for 1 today. Came around to score on the 3-run homer. Here's the pitch to Schultz. That's taken for ball 4. So Frank trots on down the first with 1 out. Sully Huffman's 0 for 1 today. See if Sully can get on board here. And that's going to be a ground ball. Fly ball out to left field for out number 2. And it brings up Frank Chance. He homered a 3-run shot to give these Cubbies that 3-run lead. He's got Frank down at first. Here's the 2-2 pitch to Chance. That one's hit well in the right field. That'll split the gap. And with Schultz's speed, he should score from first. Here's the throw home. It's going to be cut off. Yep, and Frank is going ahead to third, and he's in there with an RBI triple. Frank Schultz is the man. It's Frank Schultz 4, Philadelphia nothing, as Schultz has driven in all 4 runs so far. He's trying to carry these Cubbies across the finish line and win this World Series. Zimmerman's up now. He's 0 for 1 today with Chance down at third. And here's the pitch from Bender. And that's going to be hit into the gap in left field. That'll score another run. And just like that, it's 5-0. Zimmerman standing down at second with a 2-out double. And we got Harry Steinfeld up with Zimmerman in scoring position, already up 5-0. See, they just made a pitching change. Quick hook here when you're down by 3 games. And they bringing in Harry Cross. Harry's pitched 4 innings, 4 hits, 2 runs, walked 1, struck out 4 with a 4.5 ERA. He's 0-1 in this series. He's got to keep this to a 5-run game. Here's the first pitch to Harry Steinfeld. And that's going to be ripped in the left field. And that's going to be out number 3. But Cubbies scored 2 more. Make it 5-0 as we go to the top of the 4th. King Cole now with a 5-run lead to wrap this series up. The Cubbies trying to sweep the A's out of this series. You've got Lord, Collins, and Baker due up. They got to start doing some damage. Lord, this will be walked his first time up. Here's the pitch to Lord. That's going to be hit in the center field. That's going to drop in there for a base hit. So Lord's aboard. With a leadoff single. And Ken Castro's here. Yeah, it's been almost a week, Ken. It's not been a busy week. Had the funeral, and yesterday was out helping my future son-in-law get a car. So yeah, it's been a busy week. busy week. Here's Eddie Collins. Eddie Collins, I think he walked his first time up. I believe that's what he did. Let's see here. Let's look at the box score real quick. I think that's what he did. Collins walked. Yep, Collins walked his first time up. So you got a runner down at first, nobody out in Lord, and here's the 1-1 pitch to Collins. That ball's in the dirt. It gets away from Archer, and that's going to get the runner down to second. So now you got a 2-1 count on Eddie Collins with a runner down at second. And now the 3-2 pitch. Collins looks at ball 4, and all of a sudden King Cole's walking himself into a trouble here. You got Lord down at second, Collins at first, with Frank Baker up here with a 5-0 lead. You can't afford to be walking people. Make them earn it. And here's the first pitch to Baker. Baker drives this ball into center field, and that should be called out there for out number 1. The runner's going to tag and head for third, and here's the throw to third, and he's in there safely. So we got first and third now with 1 out. Lord at third, Collins at first for Davis, and Davis is 0 for 1 today, and he's going to be looking at that ball and down the second, and they nail Collins. And now there's 2 out with a runner down at third for Davis. Here's the 2-2 pitch to Davis, and he swings and misses. And the A's come up empty, folks, at first and third with 1 out and don't score a run. We go to the bottom of the 4th. It's still 5-0. Cubbies. Since I'm just doing these exhibition World Series, I'm not sure, Ken, if it does or not. I mean, obviously it's not doing it for me because it doesn't set up any career stats because it knows it's just a playoff World Series. I started doing I put the bats in here, Ken. I haven't done any of those games online. I'll have to check. I'm sure it does. If you create a career mode, I know it has the capability of doing it. Like I say, in these World Series, it doesn't do it. Yeah, it would if it kept the career stats for the every World Series. Yeah, that would be neat, wouldn't it, to see what the Tinker and them did in that and combine the World Series stats that I played. Yeah. So we got Tinker, Archer, and Cole due up here in the bottom of the 4th. And Harry's still on the mound here for the A's. And here's the pitch to Tinker. And the rain starts to fall. Let's see what happens here. Harry's going to stay in the game. Doesn't say how long the rain lasted. And here's the 0-2 pitch. That ball is hit in the center field. Nice dive and catch out there by Amos. We'll take a look at that. That saved the base hit in the soggy turf out there. That ball was hit on the button, but nice catch by Amos. And that's 1 down, and now you got Archer up. He's 0 for 1 today. Here's the 2-2 pitch to Archer. That ball is hit in the center field. Amos is having a busy inning this time. It's a lot easier catch for out number 2. 2 up and 2 down here for King Cole. Can King Cole get a hit here? Here's the 0-2 pitch to Cole. And he swings and misses. That's a 1-2-3 4th. We go to the top of the 5th. Murphy, Berry, and Thomas due up here against Cole with a 5-run lead. And here's the first pitch to him. That ball is belted in the left field. That's going to drop in and go rolling in around in the corner. That's going to be a leadoff double here for the A's. So Murphy down at second, and that brings up Jack Berry, who's 0 for 1 today. He desperately need to start getting some runs here against Cole. And here's the pitch to Berry, 1-1 count. And he hits that ball down the second. Zimmer's up with it, fires over to first for out number 1. The runner stays put at second. And now you got Thomas up here now. That ball's hit down to third, over to first. He looks the runner back. So now you got a runner down at second, a leadoff double. And he's still down there. And Harry's going to bat for himself. I'm surprised. They need runs. Let's see if Harry can deliver here. Here's the 0-2 pitch to Harry. And that's a check swing called strike 3. So the A's get the leadoff double, but it goes nowhere and still trail this game by 5. Yes, Chris joins us here. Nice to see you. Check out Christopher's channel, folks. Christopher Slavic. It's a great channel. We got the top of the order due up here for the Cubbies. Sheckard, Schultz, and Huffman in the bottom of the 5th. Jimmy's 0 for 2 today. Here's the 1-2 pitch to him. And that one's hit down in the first. He gets by him. That'll be a leadoff single for Jimmy to start this inning off with. Frank Schultz is up now. He's 1 for 1, batting .357 in this series. Like I say, the Cubbies are hitting the ball well. That's why they're up 3 games to none. That ball's in there for a strike, and that's going to be a stolen base for Sheckard. So the Cubbies putting a pedal to the metal here, trying to score some more runs, not leaving up. And now the 2-1 pitch to Schultz. And now it's a full count to him. And he looks at strike 3. So now there's 1 out and a runner down at second rather, for Sully. Sully Huffman's 0 for 2. He's got 2 RBIs. Can he pick up number 3 here? Here's the 1-2 pitch to Sully. That ball is hit into left field. That's going to split the gap. That's going to make this a 6-0 ball game, folks. As Sully's headed to second. He makes the turn, and he's a brown-eyed, handsome man, and he's in there with a RBI triple. And now we got a runner down at third for Frank Chance. Frank has driven in every run except the last one. He is 2 for 2 today with a homer and 4 RBI. You got scammed today. How'd you get scammed, Chris? Chris said he got scammed. So now here's the pitch to Frank Chance. And Frank hits this one down the third. They're going to throw over to first. It's going to be 7-0 Cubbies. Chance got another RBI. He is the man. He's batting .385 in this World Series with 8 RBIs. Definitely going to be the MVP of this series, in my opinion. Heine Zimmer's up now with 2 outs and nobody on. Here's the pitch to Heine. And that ball is hit out in the right field. That's going to roll to the wall. And Heine's got another double here today. Standing down at second now with 2 outs for Harry Steinfeld. Still looking for his first hit. He's 0 for 14, 0 for 2 today. Here's the 3-2 pitch. And no wonder he swung at ball 4 there. That'll end the inning. The Cubbies pick up 2 more and lead this game 7-0 as we go to the top of the 6th. Top of the order due up. Amos, Slord, and Collins. Oh, darn. $200. Hopefully you get your money back, bud. So you got the Amos up here with the A's trailing 7-0, trailing 3 games to nothing. It's not looking good. It looks like this World Series is over, folks. Here's the pitch from Cole, 3-1 count. That's going to be taken for ball 4. Again, King Cole walking himself into messes here. And Lord's up. Lord's 1 for 1 today. He is the only A's really hitting. He's batting .636. Not who you want to see up here if you're a Cubbies fan. That ball's hit down the short. Tinker, the Zimmer, the Chance. Not the same sad words as Tinker, the Evers the chance, but it does the same job. That's 2 down now. The old 6-4-3 double play. Now you got Eddie Collins up. Collins is 0 for 2 today. I'm sorry, he's 0 for 0 today. He's reached on an error and walked. And that's going to be a ground ball down the second. That's bobbled. He'll be on base for the third time. That's an E4-1 Zimmer. And that brings up Frank Baker, who's 0 for 2. Here's the 2-2 pitch to Baker. And that's a swing and a miss. And that'll end the inning. The A's strand another one. We go to the bottom of the sixth. Tinker, Archer, and Cole do up here. Harry still out there on the mound for the A's. Joe Tinker's 0 for 2 today. And here's the 0-1 pitch to Joe. And that'll be out number 1. Oh, that's nice. Nice buffet. Sounds cool. Very nice, Chris. And now we got 1 down here in the bottom of the sixth. And Jimmy Archer's up looking for his first base hit. He's 0 for 2. Here's the 0-2 pitch to Archer. And that's going to be hit down the first baseline. That's going to drop in. And he rounds first but holds for a 1-out single. So Archer's aboard here. See if Cole puts down a bunt. Cole's 0 for 2 today. And he squares, bunts that ball back to the mound. They fire down the second for 1. And they can't turn the double play. Cole's down at first now for Jimmy Archer. Jimmy's 1 for 3. 2 outs and the pitcher down at first. Here's the 2-2 pitch. That ball is hit in the center field. It's going to drop in for a 2-out base hit. And a throw down the third. And he's going to be in there safely. So the Cubbies got a runner down 90 feet away in the pitcher, King Cole, and Frank Schultz, who is 1 for 2 today. See if Schultz here can drive in another run. Archer, that's going to be hit in the left field. That's going to drop, and it is 8-0. And we still got first and third for the Cubbies here. So they just keep the pedal to the metal. They are throwing gas on this fire. And that'll be it for Harry as Jimmy Dygart comes in. He's pitched 2 innings, struck out 2, hasn't given up a hit or a run. And here's the pitch to Solly. He's 1 for 3 with an RBI today. And that's a swing and a miss, strike 3. That'll do it here in the bottom of the sixth. The Cubbies score another one. Lead this game 8-0. We got in the top of the seventh, Davis, Murphy, and Barry. And to say the least, they got to get some runs here, to say the least. And here's the pitch from Cole. And it's still raining here. The rain stopped. That was an hour and 15-minute rain delay, folks. And a new pitcher comes out, and we got Harry McIntyre. Harry's pitched 1 inning with 2 hits, walked 1, struck out 2, hasn't given up a run. And Davis is at the plate. Here's the 1-2 pitch to Davis. And that's a look at strike 3. Ace can't afford that. Got to be swinging the bat, trying to get themselves into this game. And Murphy's up here, one of the few A's that's actually hitting. Him and Lord, only 2 hitting over 200. He's batting .385 in the series. He's 1 for 2 today, Danny is. And I just noticed the pitcher's messed up again. I don't understand why it has the wrong Murphy on there. I fixed that earlier. That's going to be a base hit in the left field. And he's going to round first and hold up with a leadoff single. So Murphy with 1 out now, and Jack Berry up to the plate. Berry's 0 for 2. Only 1 for 13 in the series, 0.77. Here's the 1-1 pitch to him, and that's in the dirt. And that'll be a stolen base, no throw down there. So now you got a runner in scoring position, and here's the 3-2 pitch to Berry. He wraps that ball in the left field, and that'll be out number 2. 2 down now with Murphy down at second. And Thomas is up. And Thomas is 0 for 2 today. Can he keep this inning going for the A's? They need to scratch some runs here. Here's the 2-2 pitch to Thomas. And that ball is hit in the left field. It's carrying, folks. And that ball is out of here. That's a 2-run shot by Thomas. And gets the Phillies on the board. Makes this an 8-2 ball game. We'll take a look at this homer. So that ball was hit into the lower deck, just made it over the wall. And it makes it an 8-2 ball game. The A's trying to fight their way back here in the 7th. There's now 2 outs and nobody on. And we'll have a pitch hitter in. Topsy Hartzell comes out. And he is 0 for 4 in this series. See if Topsy can keep this inning alive. Here's the 2-2 pitch to him. And that's a swing and a miss. And that'll end the inning, but not until Thomas hits that 2-run shot. We go to the 7th inning stretch. It's 8-2 Cubbies. You got Chance, Zimmer, and Steinfeld due up here for the Cubs. Frank 2 for 3 with 5 RBIs and a homer in this game. Here's the 1-0 pitch to him. And that ball's going to be hit in the foul territory. And nice catch down there by Thomas for out number 1. That brings up Hani Zimmer. He's 2 for 3 today with an RBI. Here's the 0-1 pitch to him. That ball is hit down the third. And that should be an easy play for out number 2. 2 up and 2 down here for the Cubs. And now you got Harry Steinfeld, who is still looking for his first hit in the series. He's 0 for 3 today, 0 for 15 in the series. He's first pitch swinging here, folks. And that ball is hit a mile high in the air. And that'll be out number 3. Cubbies go down in order, and we go to the top of the 8th. Cubbies leading by 6. Top of the order due up here against McIntyre. Struck, Lord, and Collins. Amos is 1 for 2 today. And here's the first pitch to him. And he hits this ball in the left field. And that's going to be caught for out number 1. Nice play by Jimmy over there in foul territory. And here comes Lord. Lord is 1 for 2 today. Here's the 1-0 pitch to him. That ball is going to be hit in the right field. That should be 2 fly balls, 2 outs here in the 8th. And up to the plate to try to keep this 8th inning going is Eddie Collins. He's 0 for 1 today. Here's the 1-2 pitch to Collins. And that's a swing and a miss, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go to A's. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Tinker, Archer, and McIntyre due up. Tinker 0 for 3 today. Here's the 1-2 pitch to Joe. And that's a swing and a miss. Strikeout number 1 for Eddie Plank as he entered the game. Eddie's pitched 4 innings, gave up 3 hits, 2 runs, and struck out 1 coming into this. He's 0-1 in the series. He'll be facing Archer, who's 1 for 3. Here's the 3-2 pitch to him. And that is going to be hit in the shallow left field for out number 2. 2 up and 2 down. And we're going to have Johnny Evers coming off the bench. This will be Johnny's first plate appearance of the series. See if Johnny can get on board here. Here's the 3-2 pitch to Johnny. And he swings and misses. And that'll do it for the Cubs. They are 3 outs away from winning this World Series as Jack Feaster will come out to pitch the final inning. He'll be facing Baker, Davis, and Murphy. And Jack has pitched 1 inning. No hits, no runs, no strikeouts, no walks. See if Jack can close it out here. Cubbies with a 6-run lead and a 3-0 lead in this series, trying to clinch the World Series and sweep the Phillies out of town. Phillies, the A's out of town. I knew I was going to do that. Here's the 3-1 pitch. And that's going to be lifted in the center field. And that'll be out number 1. 1 up and 1 down. Harry Davis comes to the plate now. He's 0 for 3. And here's the pitch from Jack. 1-1 count on him. And that ball is hit down the short tinker over to Chance for out number 2. We'll go pitch by pitch mode now that the A's are down to their last out. Danny Murphy, who is 2 for 3 today. And Aaron Reed joins us here. Let's see if Murphy can keep this game alive. Here's the first pitch to him from Jack Feaster. That's taken outside for ball 1. And Jack gets the sign from Archer. He winds up and deals the 1-0 pitch. And that ball is hit down the first. That'll be a foul ball. That'll be a 1-1 count. Here's the 1-1 pitch to Murph. And he looks at ball number 2. 2 balls and no strikes. And the wind up from Jack. And that ball is laced in the foul territory for strike 2. 2-2 count. Murphy trying to keep this game alive here for the A's, down by 6. And the World Series is on the line. That ball's hit the tinker over to Chance, and the Cubbies are your champs. The Cubbies win. The Cubbies win. They are your 1910 World Series champs. They sweep the A's out of town in 4 games. And again, the National League has not lost a World Series in my replay. From 1903 to 1910, 7 World Series, all won by the National League. Danny Murphy was 2 for 3. Collins had a stolen base. The A's just could not hit against these Cubbies. 1911, you got that right. Yeah, 1911 coming up. And you had Schultz 2 for 3. You had Schecker 2 for 3. Frank Chance 2 for 4 with 5 RBIs. Zimmer 2 for 4. Man, they just hit the cover off the ball. Chief Bender picks up the loss, goes 2 2/3, 4 hits, 5 runs, 4 of them earned, walked 1, struck out 5, gave up the homer. And yeah, Harry came in, pitched 3 innings, 6 hits, 3 runs, struck out 3. Dygart pitches a third of an inning, strikes out 1. Eddie Plank comes in, pitches 2 innings and strikes out 2. King Cole gets the win, pitches 6 innings of 3-hit ball, walked 3, struck out 5. McIntyre comes in, gives up 2 hits, 2 runs, struck out 3, and gave up the home run to Thomas. And Feaster comes in and pitches a nice 9th inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, no walks, no strikeouts. To get the win, player of the game's Frank Chance, and I'm sure he should have been the MVP of the series. Yeah, exactly. I was surprised with these A's. Yep. You'll have the A's and I think it's the Pirates, isn't it? I think that's who plays in 1911 is the Pirates. Let's take a look here real quick. So I haven't set that up yet. No, it's against the stinking Giants. So we'll have the A's against the Giants in 1911. The A's won that series 4 games to 2. So that'll be what's up next here. In the World Series, the history of the World Series, doing every World Series from 1903 to 2023. I want to thank Ken Castro and Christopher Slavics for checking in, and Aaron Reed. I believe that was everybody. And like I say, we'll be having some red, white, and blue and some World Series. I'm still waiting on the laptop to get back to start my darn APA back up. I'm missing playing APA with Digital Diamond as a helper. So until that gets straightened out, it's still down there in Kentucky with Aaron Reed. I need Aaron to go over there and put a foot up their butt. We're waiting on some parts and don't even know when they'll be in. But the Cubbies win this World Series 4 games to none. Look at that. They was outscored. The A's was 9, 12, 20 to 6. A's are outscored 20 to 6 in the 4 games. This game was game number 3, 3-2 win by the Cubbies. Alrighty, folks. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell for reminders, and on your way out of Chicago, hit that like button. Yeah, I miss it too, buddy. Like I say, I enjoy playing APA. You know that, in the Bats League and the 78 series for that matter. Alrighty. You all have a great evening until next time.